Pisces, hello. This will be your end of the month love reading. So let's get going, Pisces, and see what's going on for you guys. I got a few new little announcements in the description box underneath this video about some live free shows I'm doing and things like that. So check those out. Okay, so Pisces, love, please. Love for Pisces. Love, Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Okay, so you do have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Tower card. Okay. Okay. All right. So some other stuff too. So we'll get to that too in a minute. All right. Okay, Pisces. So you have the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands here in the center. So I don't really get a distinct sense of who's who here, because I almost feel like it's almost like two male energies rather than, because usually in any type of dynamic of a relationship, no matter what gender you guys are, there's still usually like a male or a female or something like that. So the way I'm going to read this is more of, this is just like a decision. So with the Two of Pentacles, it's like I kind of feel like you're weighing your odds about a situation with the Knight of Wands. Like, ooh, should I move quickly on this? Should I move forward on this? Should I not? Should I wait? That kind of energy is what I see going on. What the hell is that? Weird. I get the sense of like competing here, like you're competing for someone or something of that nature. And there's like confusion about it. I see it working, like something's in your favor here. At the root of this, we have the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. So I do sense, and especially too, I mean, this is, a little off topic. It is a love reading, but if there is any particular, this is just a side note thing with this combination, but if there is any type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Competition or something that you are entering into, like an actual competition, like a sports thing or something like that. Like I feel like you will be victorious with the Six of Wands here. That's just a side note. But getting back to love, and it could be the same thing with love too. It could be like there's that could be why you're on the fence, because it's like you're not sure if you want to move forward with this person because you might think that they're like like a Knight of Wands, where they have a lot of competition around them. They have a lot of options. They're very magnetic, very charming. That could be you, also. But either way, it's like, I do feel there's like this sense of like of competition for some reason, and I'm not getting like third party stuff or anything like that. So I mean, I'm not seeing like cheating here or anything going on. I just see this sense of like not sure if you want to move forward with someone because either you may think they are a player, or maybe you feel like it's just too competitive. Like maybe, is this worth it? This, like if it's a guy or something, maybe you got like women draping off of them or something. And you're like, it could be something like that. Who knows? But there is a sense of like wanting to come out to be the victor. I feel like you will move forward too, or this person may be viewing you this way too. But somebody is coming forward here is what I do see, and they are offering a cup for sure. I feel like for the recent past with the Temperance card and the Moon, so that's Sagittarius and that is Pisces energy. Okay, could be a Cancer as well, but to me, I'm just going to read them as the cards. It just I get the sense that you've been very patient with not having all of the information. Okay, and that's like, and you're kind of tired of that. Like you're tired of being patient and not having the information. So that's why I feel like you're making the choice to move forward and give this a shot. You may feel this there's like a lot of competition with this, but again, I feel you will be victorious, okay? Or they will, depending on whoever's watching here. Justice is here and the Knight of Cups. Let's see. So you could be dealing with Justice, the card of Libra, Knight of Cups. It could be like a Libra Scorpio cusp. That is possible that you're dealing with. Or like just the energies of the cards to me. The Justice card in this deck is a little weird. I'm just going to be honest, I haven't super connected to this Justice card in this deck. I love it's the Wonderland deck, and I really love the deck. But there's always a nemesis card in any deck for a reader, and the Justice card seems to be that one for me in this particular deck. I don't get like a really strong read from it, so therefore I'll just stick to the typical meaning of Justice. So I mean, basically, I see this as karmic, as probably meant to happen, as fate kind of like stepping this, into existence or what have you. But somebody's coming forward here as the Knight of Cups. Okay, so whether that's you, whether that's them, I mean, I feel like this is probably your energy deciding whether or not to be the Knight of Wands and passionately go after someone, and then I feel like it's returned with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you'll be victorious is what I keep seeing here. So now this could be the other way around. Maybe this person approaches you as the Knight of Wands and you return back with the Knight of Cups. Either way, whatever it is, I do see this is looking very promising. Is what I'll say, okay? Because in the near future outcome is the Ace of Cups, and I think is it the Ace? Yeah, Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. So these two cards these are the cards you want to see in a love reading, okay? It's like a sincere offering, and then the Four of Wands is like a nice movement towards like commitment of some sort or stability in a relationship, that sort of thing. It's not guaranteed, because it's not Two of Cups, okay? But I feel like that's like where it's headed. Let me take a look at the bottom of the deck here. So you have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So what started off as the Knight, okay, so if this is the person that, like if this is not you, if you're not the Knight of Wands energy, if you were like, I'm afraid to move forward with someone because you thought maybe they were a player or something like that, they turn into the King of Wands like pretty quick with the Tower. So they're going from a knight to a king. That's a good thing. That's something you want to see, in a love reading. So the Tower card is here. Again, that could just mean them changing very quickly, or it could just mean something out of the blue completely kind of catches you off guard, in a sense. There could be a little element of either anticipation or disappointment with the situation in the near future, just because of the Five of Cups here. To me, it's not so much as like the depressive energy that the Five of Cups typically is. To me, this is like something that's just kind of like a little bit out of reach. But here's the thing with the Three of Wands right after it. That's why I feel like this is more about like maybe like distance. It could be actual distance between you two. So that's what you're feeling. It's like, oh man, it's like it's like right there, but I just can't, see them, or, I can't make that flight, next week, or, there's something like that, or they can't, or, what have you. But the Three of Wands does kind of indicate to me that like your ship will come in, okay? To me, it's also very much a timing card. It could mean anywhere from 3 days, 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay, so it's usually not beyond that, but that's usually what I see with those cards. You have the Chariot card, so yeah, there you go. That makes sense. So, and you definitely could be dealing with a Cancer. Knight of Cups, the Moon card, Chariot card here. The Chariot card indicates movement, so again, there's probably a distance between you guys, a little bit of a distance is it could be like, I don't know if it's necessarily like super far. For some of you, it may be with the Three of Wands. For others of you, it may be like drivable, but like, like kind of like it's a big haul. Like I feel like there's distance between you guys. But here we go. Boom. There's the Two of Cups. That's what I wanted to see. All right. So I'm really liking this, Pisces. It looks really good, actually. So I mean, you have the Ace of Cups. The Four of Wands, I feel, is more like expectations. I don't think this is necessarily coming into being right away. The Four of Wands to me, because it's a card of sometimes like weddings or getting married, or at the very least, just like kind of moving in together, or stepping up the commitment in a higher level. I feel like that's kind of like more like what is like, it's a little precarious right now because it's like a house of cards in the background here. So it's a little precarious, but it's like you're going to offer it anyway, or you're going to accept. So you're either offering a cup or accepting a cup, either way. Like, but both of you guys are going to accept, is what I see with the Two of Cups here, and then the Ace of Pentacles, which is like a new grounded start. So not only do you have the Ace of Cups, okay, Scorpio had in their reading, they had Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles also in a different deck than this one. So that may mean something to you because, yeah, with the Tower card is here. We have this possible Libra Scorpio cusp here as well. And they had the same thing. They had Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups in a different deck than this one. And theirs was looking good too, like as it progressed. So could be, a Scorpio in your future. So yeah, with the so going from the Ace of Cups, which is this kind of like sincere offer of love and all that, then connecting into the Two of Cups, and then from there you have this like kind of stable something to work with and build a future with. And the next card, oh, this is beautiful, Pisces. The next card is the Three of Pentacles, which is working together, like working well together. Like you guys are on equal ground. You respect each other. You know what it takes, like to put in the right ingredients for each other, in that way. And then you have, wow. Oh, hi, Ladybug. Yeah, and there's a Ladybug. Good luck. I haven't seen one actually in like 3 days, so there you go. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant is many times can indicate like marriage or heavy commitment, things like that. And then you have the Fool card also, which is like a clean slate, a new start, and things like that. So really, 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 really nice. Really good reading, Pisces, quite frankly. Nothing to clarify. I'll give you guys some advice cards. That's what I did for the Scorpio reading, so we'll match that. Some of them I'm putting out the romance cards, some I'm putting the advice cards out. So we'll do advice cards for you, Pisces. See what's going on. So Pisces, please. Advice for Pisces and their love situation here at the end of January. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Yeah, definitely a Scorpio, because they had this too at the bottom. They had both these cards at the bottom of their deck when I did their advice energy, which is Storm Warning, which is kind of like a tower card kind of thing, and Extremes, which is like passion and like all that sort of thing. So, all right, there you go. Okay, so what do we got? Wow, very nice. The Masculine, okay. I'm not sure what order these go in. Let me just take a look. Okay, so the first card we have is the Masculine. So this is masculine energy, okay, yang energy. So regardless, if you're a female, it could be suggesting, maybe take on a little bit more yang energy. Maybe that's you being the Knight of Wands, getting out there, putting yourself out there, that sort of thing. If not, it could just be saying that there's a masculine energy that's going to be, in your field very soon, your energy field or what have you. And then, okay, so I didn't really pick a good order for these. I don't know. So I'm not sure if these necessarily tell like a specific story. A lot of times they kind of run kind of fluently, but you do have the card of assessing here. So this is a female looking through a telescope at the moon. So I think someone is assessing you. Because the moon, Pisces, right? So I think they are trying to get like a read on you. It's like they don't know, and they're trying to like assess a situation, and especially because they're in this hot air balloon, so they may be feeling like they're like wanting to be in a relationship with you might be too lofty an idea. Like they might think it's just like full of hot air, that it's not really possible. Or so, because again, I got a bunch of like competition around. So like either one of you or both of you or something. So they could be like trying to assess you, and try to figure out like what is going on, kind of thing. Then we have this card of attracting, not chasing. So I will read that real quick. It says anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So that's really nice. And then you have the card of blessed and exchanging gifts. Okay. So I feel like this is a good equal give and take type of relationship. It's also it's like it's like a power, but not like that like deep kind of brooding powerful thing, like not that like mysterious kind of power, like it's just powerful, you guys together. That's what I'm seeing. It's like powerful. So again, you have blessed. All right, so very cool. And exchanging gifts. So this could mean like literally, exchanging gifts. That's possible. Send a flower, send a rose, something like that. I don't know what it could be, something. Buy him a coffee. It could be something like that, or I think it's though more. What I'm getting here is like very masculine and very feminine, okay? Because we've got this like masculine card here, and then we have these like kind of pretty softer, like, So I feel like you guys, that's why it's powerful, because you guys are exchanging both of those energies to make it like purple, okay, which is like the crown chakra, because these two cards to me are very purple. So that's what I see going on. So I think it's more cosmic with the exchanging gifts. I don't think it's necessarily literal. I think it's more cosmic. So it looks really good, guys. So okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Pisces, go Pisces. And let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, those announcements and things are in the description underneath the video. So like, subscribe, all those good things. All right, thanks Pisces. Bye.